everyone. For our stats research project, we decided to explore a simple but relatable question for HEC students. Is it faster to walk between CSC and Decelles buildings or to wait for and take the bus? The research question was whether it is faster to walk or take the bus between HEC buildings. We studied two independent populations, HEC students who walk and those who take the bus. Each team member was assigned different days and time slots, and we conducted the experiment 6 to 7 times each, ensuring a total sample size of 31 per group. Our results show that the average walking time was 10 minutes and 52 seconds, while the average bus travel time, including waiting, was 10 minutes and 48 seconds. Our results therefore show no significant difference between both methods. We also explored a second question: how often does the bus waiting time exceed 2 minutes? Our data revealed that in 77% of cases, the wait time was at least 2 minutes, with a standard deviation of 1 minute and 59 seconds. In conclusion, walking and taking the bus take about the same time, but bus travel times vary more due to waiting periods. To answer our research question, a rigorous methodology was essential. We identified key variables such as travel time for both transportation modes and bus waiting times. Using a 95% confidence level with an allowable margin of error of 0.22 minutes for walking and 0.65 minutes for taking the bus, both resulted in a sample size of 31. Each person was assigned 12 time slots, 6 for walking and 6 for taking the bus, which were randomly scheduled around our school hours. To minimize bias, we used the same chronometer app, ensuring an equal distribution for the potential uncertainty among all collected data. We also precisely defined start and end points and conducted our sampling at various times to account for pedestrians and traffic fluctuations. The chronometer started outside the first building and stopped once we reached the entrance of the second building. Finally, ethical bias was minimized as only our research team participated in the study. To answer our research question, whether it is faster to walk or take the bus between HEC buildings, we conducted a two-tailed hypothesis test comparing two independent sample means with 31 observations per group. Our study populations consisted of first-year BEA students from HEC Montréal who either walk or take the bus to travel between CSC and Decelles. Our findings show that the average walking times is 10 minutes and 52 seconds, while taking the bus, including waiting time, is 10 minutes and 48 seconds. Statistically, there is no significant difference as the p-value is approximately 86.75%, meaning we do not reject our null hypothesis. Simply put, our data does not prove that either method is significantly faster. However, we noticed that walking times are more predictable, typically falling between 9 and 11 minutes, whereas bus times vary more due to waiting times. This led us to explore a second question. How often does the bus waiting time exceed 2 minutes? Using a one-tailed hypothesis test of a proportion against a predetermined value, we found that in 77% of cases, the wait time was at least 2 minutes with a p-value of around 0.05%. This allows us to conclude at the 5% significance level that bus wait times are in fact greater than 2 minutes. Overall, while walking offers a more consistent travel time, the bus is just as fast on average, but with more variability due to waiting times. Our study faced several key limitations affecting the reliability of our findings. First, data was collected only in February, meaning snow and ice likely impacted travel times, making it difficult to generalize results to other seasons. Additionally, a snowstorm led to HEC Montréal closing on February 13th, preventing data collection that day. Scheduling restrictions also limited our datasets. Since we had no classes on weekends, we couldn't collect data on Saturdays and Sundays, and our fixed weekday school schedules reduced variability in time slots. Another factor was individual walking speed differences, which added inconsistency to travel time measurements. These factors limited our sample size, reducing the accuracy and representativeness of our conclusions. Due to these constraints, generalizing our results beyond our study conditions remained challenging. In conclusion, our study found no significant time difference between walking and taking the bus between HEC buildings. However, our findings raised a second question about bus waiting times, which explained why bus travel times had a higher range than walking. Finally, our study could be more accurate with a longer data collection period, allowing for different weather conditions and the ability to gather data during class hours. This would provide a more comprehensive understanding and travel time variability.